It started with a sunrise like no other. People all over the world looked up from their coffee cups, their phones, their existential dread, and gasped. There, across the morning sky, stretching like glittery hula hoops for the gods, rings. Earth had them now. Massive, shimmering, icy rings. Just like Saturn, but sassier. At first, no one knew how it happened. Scientists were baffled. Some thought it was a prank from an advanced alien civilization trying to decorate the solar system. Others blamed a billionaire space startup gone horribly right. There were even conspiracy theorists who swore it had something to do with oat milk. But whatever the cause, the rings were here to stay. And they were stunning. From cities to remote villages, everyone stopped what they were doing. Traffic halted. Stock markets froze. Instagram crashed under the weight of 10 million photos captioned, "Rings of Earth." It was the first time in history that the entire planet collectively agreed. This was kind of awesome. Of course, not everyone was thrilled. Flat Earthers had a full-on meltdown. Their forums exploded with theories about how NASA installed a giant halo to distract people from the edge. Meanwhile, astrologers got into heated debates. Was this good for Leos? Was Mercury still in retrograde or just dizzy? Then came the practical questions. The rings, while beautiful, blocked sunlight in odd ways. Suddenly, cities like New York had permanent shadow stripes by noon. Farmers in Iowa complained their crops were ring-wilted. Solar panel companies demanded government subsidies. On the upside, vampire populations skyrocketed. They finally had reliable shade. Goths rejoiced. Tourism boomed. Airlines advertised ring views for window seats at triple the price. Luxury hotels in Chile built sky domes just for stargazing. The Eiffel Tower added a ring observation deck that cost more than a used car. Las Vegas created a whole fake Earth Rings experience, complete with roller coasters and edible meteorites. Students failed astronomy exams at record levels because constellations were harder to see. Teachers tried to adjust by holding night classes at odd times, and planetarium staff finally felt cool for once. One teenager on TikTok even went viral for claiming the rings gave her main character energy. But it wasn't all glitter and selfies. Air traffic control went through a minor apocalypse. Thousands of satellites had to be repositioned, and GPS was briefly replaced with general vibes. The International Space Station crew looked out their window and said, "Nope," then requested early re-entry. And Elon Musk, he tweeted, "I did this," and then disappeared for 3 weeks. No one knows if he was joking or building a ring-shaped Tesla. The rings also messed with tides. Coastal cities saw waves coming in sideways. Surfers were confused but excited. Scientists explained the tidal changes using diagrams, but most people just nodded politely and scrolled past. Fish migration patterns were so scrambled that sushi prices skyrocketed. Tuna became a luxury item. Wealthy influencers posted photos of themselves eating spicy tuna rolls with captions like, "Ja, blessed or your ring life." Then, as with all shiny new things, came the human urge to profit. Corporations raced to patent parts of the rings. One fast food chain projected ads onto the ice particles, turning the night sky into a cosmic billboard. People were understandably annoyed when they looked up and saw, now serving extra crispy nuggets in orbit. Protests began. Celebrities got involved. One indie band released a moody acoustic album called "Rings Don't Belong to Capitalism," but nothing could stop the global obsession. Wedding proposals included the phrase, "I'll put a ring on you, just like Earth." Poets waxed romantic about love under celestial highways. A startup tried to launch ring tours using balloons. They didn't make it very far, but their pitch deck got $12 million in funding. Eventually, people adapted. School textbooks were updated. World flags were redesigned with little icy loops. The Olympics added a ring gliding event, which involved diving off cliffs in wingsuits while shouting motivational quotes. Tourists flooded into regions with the best ring views, especially near the equator, where the rings looked like luminous arcs hugging the planet. And then, just as the world had gotten used to it, it started snowing cheese. But that's a different story. For now, Earth had rings, and whether they were a gift from the cosmos or the accidental result of humanity launching too many frozen pizza boxes into orbit, they changed everything. The skies became a canvas. The nights glowed with silver. People looked up more, and for once the universe looked back in style. And if nothing else, at least now we had the best skyline in the solar system.